Hi everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. This video is a little bit unusual for me because I've been doing pretty much exclusively Forza videos, guides and various help videos, but I've been also playing quite a bit of DMZ lately and decided to record some footage and see what comes out of it. Maybe it makes a little bit of a nicer video, so it's a little bit of an experiment on my part. As you can see, my previous run wasn't particularly successful. I'm without guns, without armor, without pretty much anything. And this video is not a guide of any kind. It's just me playing a little bit, and I have a mission to extract some game, to stash some game consoles and extract some hard drives. So that's what I'm gonna try to achieve now. And my spawn is a little bit dangerous, but it's also close to the 302 popular looting place, so we're gonna try to visit it and loot a little bit. But I wanted to stop by this sunken ship right here. As you can see, there's a few crates with guns and a few medical cabinets which usually have some self-reses or res pistols. So none of that I managed to find this time, and only found this Lachman. Okay, there's somebody's fighting over there. I'm playing solo this time, and when I'm playing solo I try to avoid player engagements. Oh, that's nice. Armor, good. Because, well, you are at significant disadvantage when playing solo if you hit the team. So just need to be a little bit careful while still staying on my target. They are right there on the beach fighting the AIs. Okay. We're gonna keep moving towards 302. Apart from 302 itself, there's a hospital in that same area and a bank. Bank has a lot of hard drives usually, and that's something I need to extract. So maybe I'll get a bit lucky there. Just trying to understand what's going on there. It almost seems like there's more than one team fighting there, because AI keeps going in the different directions. Two teams at the same time can be both good and bad thing. They may be a little bit too busy to actually worry about anything else, so that's a good side. But on the flip side, it might mean that everyone's going to be a little bit more aggressive and a bit more alert than usual, so my sneaking by for some looting may not quite work, but we'll see how that goes. You know, solo play is always a thing in DMZ that you have to be prepared to die. Basically, you can't get into the match with a thinking that you will somehow survive it. AI is relentless, other players are as well, and solo you don't have a team to back you up. So some of the bots right here. There's usually a lot of them in this village, so I don't think that's all I have. Okay, that worked through the wall. Nice. Yeah. Just need to make sure that while I'm fighting the bots over here, I'm not getting the human players come at me from behind, so need to be really careful. Solo play is always much slower than a squad team, because you can't really rush. If you die, that's it. Nobody's gonna come and pick you up, and even having self-res doesn't really make things all that much easier. I mean, it does, but even with AI you can get yourself into a little bit of a cucumber there when you just self-res and go down right away. And with the players in solo, you can only really self-res if you are very lucky and your opponents are not very good. Let's put it like this. Yeah, I can't hear any more fighting for now. I wonder what delayed the guys there. There was definitely at least one crew with at least two people on that beach, and I think there was some fighting. Let's take this RPK, because having two SMGs is not really helpful, you know. Okay, gas mask, we're gonna need that. Let's check these lockers. Oh, the game console. I I need 4 of those, but I'm not in a rush. So even 1 in the deployment basically means it's a successful run. If I manage to get it to the dead drop that I need. But it's too early. The round has just begun, and yeah. More AIs. Jeez, my aiming. Ah. Come on, die already. Yeah. I can't go too fast because I'm alone, but I can't really sit on the same place for too long, because then AI will come swarming and other players will inevitably get attracted by the sound of fighting. It's more bots. And that blue-white building to my left was a hospital. That's the place I'm gonna hit. Jeez, I got stuck. Bloody hell! How did I get stuck? There's a reinforcement helicopter. So more AIs are gonna be here momentarily. It's quite empty, so I'm gonna make a run for the hospital, loot it quickly, see if I can get me a self-res or something else useful. All the good stuff is generally on the top floor. There's you can have some decent loot on the ground floor as well for the hospital. It's not like it's a rule, but this is the medical wing, and usually you have good stuff lying on these beds. Oh yeah, there's a self-res pistol. Okay, good. And yeah, documents. Jeez, no self-res. Okay, armor. We'll take that. Oh, there's a self-res. Yeah. Okay, we achieved the goal of visiting the hospital. Got everything we needed from it, which is nice. Another self-res. Okay. Let's take this as well. And now I just need to slowly move towards the hotel. Chances are the crew or the crews, if there was indeed 2 that I've seen in the beginning, are also moving here, so I can't lose too much time. And even though you kind of can, I guess, catch players by surprise when you're waiting for them in 302, again, solo against a team, that's a very risky move, which would normally result in you dying. Oh jeez, how did they come in? Bloody hell. More bots? I think so. They're shouting around. Okay. Was it shooting at me, I wonder?
Keep your eyes open.
Or did other players finally arrive at the scene? No idea. Can't really hear any. Jeez. Okay. Shooting through walls doesn't always work with small caliber. Okay, that's definitely shooting at me. Alright, that's bots and more helicopters. So let's make a run. Not gonna use the ladder here because you're basically in the open, so any bot or player seeing you there is gonna just kill you. So we'll get inside here. Nothing interesting. And just get into the elevator. So elevator is still on the ground, which means chances are other players didn't reach it yet. We're gonna know in a second. Yeah, both doors are closed. Weird. What's taking them so long? They were definitely there. I mean, maybe they are just, you know, the beginners and taking their time. But I can't be taking my chances. The golden desert eagle. A weird thing about that desert eagle, it doesn't keep the golden camouflage after you extract it. So if you take it back, right now I have a full armor and a big backpack. I have everything I need now. So I can just check the balcony quickly. Yeah, more shooting at me, come on. Why is everyone so angry? Okay, that's something else, someone else shooting. That's definitely other players engaging AI. So I think it's time for me to bail from here. Just grab that truck. Ah, missed it. Drive. It's not very fast, this truck, eh? I did skip the bank though, so that's not great. But I don't want to come back and just find myself in the middle of the fight with other players. So I guess you can't be really greedy when running solo. Even as a team, if you spend too much time in one place looting for stuff you don't actually need, that's never really good. But solo, it just doesn't make sense. You'll end up dying, and there's a dead drop right here, which I need for the game console. Oh, it's safe. Okay, that's why there's bots here. You don't often find bots in the just in the buildings, chilling like that, but these guys are clearly guarding the safe. I might actually open that safe. Oh, there's a Intel laptop, inactive right now, because I don't have a contract. It's good to know there's one. More bots. Dropped the ammo plate and didn't pick it up when I picked up the self-res pistol. Not ideal. Okay, we have means of transportation. Just need to make it to the dead drop. Oh, if you don't know about this dead drop, it's right here. I'm gonna be coming to it in a second. That's the cemetery dead drop, normally referred to as a dead drop north of the airport. That's how they call it, I believe. There it is, this white pin. Okay, good. So the console is in. That's one of the 4. But there's usually a bunch of consoles in warehouses, but my spawn was far from any warehouses, so I didn't take that. Let's do the safe. Oh, there's ammo box. Good.
Ultra One, be advised that safe is bringing heat your way. Be ready for a
More
gunfight.
bots gonna be coming, mostly through this door, I guess, and through the other door. There might be some coming from the big doors right here on top, but usually they would just storm from 2 directions on the ground floor. And yeah, bots I'm not too worried about. Even though in majority of my solo runs I actually die to AI, but it kind of get a little bit too reckless, too stupid, and you forget that AI is actually quite badass for as far as AI goes in shooters. But yeah, most of the time I die to them. But in these conditions, when you know exactly where they'll be coming from and you pretty much know what the composition will be and how many, yeah. Weird, by this time normally the attack would be already over, so I might be a little bit lucky here, and the safe is actually not gonna attract any of the AIs. Strange, but happens every now and then. One of the
1,
every
the safe
5
is
saves.
open.
Yeah,
Secure all
nobody can.
contents.
Let's look at the safe. Money, 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 and the mortar strike. Okay. Nothing too useful, but money will help because my my insured weapon is on a cooldown right now. Oh, there's exfil right next to the bank, so that's the bank we'll hit. I missed one in the flooded village, but I'll hit the bank, collect some hard drives, and then try to exfil with them. That's the plan. As long as nothing interferes in it, that should work quite nicely. And I only really need a car to get there, so I don't need to refuel or stop. Just over this. There's a bridge coming up ahead, and we should be at our destination. Really close by. That bank though is quite popular. You often see players there, but all the people are looking for encrypted hard drives for later missions. I'm not yet there, so I just need regular ones. Those are usually in ample supply. Spots. This is the bank. Yeah, nice parking skills. Looks quite quiet. Inside the bank, I've never seen any AIs at all, so it's kind of safe. But we also have exfil right there, so the players might be lurking nearby. Oh,
1-1, we require those objectives in order to secure mission progress. Move them to extraction.
No hard drive here. Hard drive. There's another one on the table. Nice. Cash. Lots of cash, always. Hard drive. Okay, that's one floor done. Don't really need a toilet. I have my self-res and revive pistol and an extra self-res, so basically nothing I can find in the toilet will change anything. Another hard drive, nice. That's, there might be AI across the street, so they can start shooting you from the windows, and that is never nice. So, oh, encrypted hard drive. That's a very sought after loot, and it does count as a regular hard drive. So for my mission I need to extract with hard drives, so encrypted hard drive works as well. Spale. Right, I've done what I needed to do. Now the last thing left is actually to survive the extraction, which sometimes is the most difficult part. We'll see. I've not heard or seen any activity here. I didn't hear any vehicles coming by. I didn't hear any shooting. So just bots. There's normally a few armored bots, just like the one I ran over just now. Oh, bloody hell, that's some driving. Absolutely perfectly hit in the middle that bloody rock. The reason I'm driving around is it makes you a little bit of a more difficult target, and I know there's like a thinking that, oh, you make everybody, all humans, know that you're here, but they already know. You called the helicopter, so they absolutely know there's somebody here. And this time, AI becomes less of a hassle. But that might be good for this destruction. There's somebody. Yeah, all good. Successfully extracted. I got plenty of hard drives. I think like 5 or 6 in total. I stashed a console, I got me an armor and a backpack, so all in all a very successful solo run. I don't know if this was any fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if this is something that's worth doing at all. I'm gonna be playing DMZ no matter what, but whether there's a point to record the footage and just to post it here, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, if it ever comes. Cheers.